So I was hoping that this could be the stream that I did for quite some time tonight, but we're up to just shy of 2 hours here. I just wanted to, and of course we're not going to play any music for this, I just wanted to wrap this up with just a quick discussion, something that's a little bit more YouTube friendly before we call it here with all of this. So, over the years I've watched as people stopped watching gaming videos on YouTube, started watching Twitch streamers, and then eventually stopped watching Twitch streamers that stream video games. And nowadays what we see with Twitch is that just chatting and IRL is gaining in popularity. And the traditional gaming streams are in at least some of a slow decline, unless it's a really popular game or a recent release. I've been wondering about that, and I've been wondering how can something so simple as the equivalent of going over a friend's house to play a video game, the digital version of that, how could that run into the problems that Twitch has nowadays? And I'm starting to figure it out. You know, when I think about my YouTube channel, what made my tech videos special versus everything else on the channel is that you really couldn't find that anywhere else. If you were interested in the computers that I was tinkering with and the ongoing story that I was doing, I mean, the videos that I did weren't actually... The videos that I did weren't like other tech reviews and stuff on there. They weren't anything that you could really see on a lot of other tech channels. What made it special is that it was the set of computers that I've been tinkering with for years, as opposed to if I just made a bunch of gaming videos, anybody could watch anybody else's gaming videos and not much changes. There's always that element of concentrated coolness when it comes to putting stuff on these platforms. So I'm starting to wonder if I should back off on most of my Twitch involvement, unless I want to maybe stream a game every so often, but for the most part, try and work on some kind of live commentary. Because with Twitch, one of the things that Twitch has advantages-wise over YouTube is that Twitch doesn't really have some of the problems with time-sensitive content for people that are newer and whatnot, and things like that. There's a couple of algorithmic issues on YouTube regarding making time-sensitive content, and Twitch goes in the other direction, where content pretty much expires. So for time-sensitive stuff, I think Twitch might actually be the better place to talk about things like tech commentary and talking about news and what's going on. So I started out doing game streaming on here because it's what built the platform. But I'm starting to see, especially with what we had with the raid earlier, why specifically the IRL part of Twitch is the growing part of Twitch. Because that's where, if streamers really bring good personalities to what they do on here, that's where you'll see the concentrated coolness really take off. Even with SFand, I find that a lot of times I'm interested in seeing his responses to LSF or his subreddit. He does recaps and some other stuff and things along those lines. So even with gaming streamers, I'm seeing that they're realizing there's value outside of just parking it in front of some video games on this platform for hours on end. Because everybody gets bored with stuff that stays the same over and over again. So as I've kicked the tires on all of this, I've had to think about what it is that I've been doing on here. So it looks like I shouldn't just try to fit some kind of mold, and that I should probably try to move beyond even what I'm doing right now, even if it means doing shows once a week or something like that, and just, you know, taking it easy with this game streaming and stuff like that, as opposed to continuing to try to do both. And it's also a way of respecting the audience's time as well. So if you're going to have something that, if there's that one thing that you have time to tune into, it can be this, that, or the other, and not so much a constant mishmash between the two. I've tried to take some lessons from other streamers, but I'm not so sure that other streamers may be the way to go when I'm coming in here with years of YouTube experience and I'm not a complete rookie to this online video stuff. So as you can guess, because of the lack of music, this is going to be a clip that I send over to YouTube to see if I can get feedback from those folks as well. But I'm not so sure that I should just be streaming games all the time on here. Could be the case that I'd be better off with a less common podcast or something like that mixes things up a bit more. And it's not just games over and over again, because what makes you special is the character and the personality you bring to a platform like this. Not necessarily that you're the umpteenth person streaming Call of Duty or whatever. Something to think about. In any event, that will be that for now. Till next time, this is MultimediaJay signing off. Thanks for stopping by.